Yes.
All right, folks. That's it. That's the intro for the show. That's it. That's all we're showing this week. Just kidding. Got you guys.
Oh,
We're back week
yeah.
6 for the show. Mike's got new jokes. I got a new sweater. I'm trying to do casual week. We're trying out Skype this week, so we got a lot of fun stuff planned. What you been up to, Mike?
I've just been drinking wine.
And I'll say right off the bat, that looked like a red wine. We haven't seen that before. These stains are going to be crazy tonight.
Maybe you can see the hints of a past civilization with a few of the old drops. And if the folks at home want to keep on voting and guessing how much more wine gets on this fine shirt that of mine, it can be your shirt, and then you can call it mine.
Wow, that's beautiful. And I can't wait to see that shirt at the end of the night.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to see your shirt across the room.
Well, let's wait till after the show. But Paul says, "Whoa, Skype in the house."
I can barely contain myself.
Well, we better contain yourself, and otherwise, I'm going to have to contain you and restrain you and put your hands behind your back, sir. Skype in the house. Yes, we're trying out Skype.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. Jose says, "Was that ice in the glass with red wine?"
Yeah, you know what? Hey, listen, this is what I'm going to say. It's your life. Drink the wine how you like the wine.
Ah, I like that.
It's why everyone, you know who people complain about how to drink wine. You know what I call them? Winos. Why? And then you know what they are? You know what you say to them? Why no fun with you? Why know you fun? Why know you fun?
Claudia says she thinks you might have cleaned a couple of the stains off with some Tide sticks.
Oh my gosh. Listen, I don't like this freaking heresy that I'm hearing. And it's not true. Jake, you know that me best. I don't wash my clothes. I wear the same thing every day.
That's right.
Yeah. So just keep guessing the stains on the shirts. All original stains. No problems. Just stains.
And I'm just getting quick trigger finger with the soundboard right now. But anyhow, it's been a great week. I'll say this: I went to a wedding last weekend. I drank a couple glasses of wine. I never have wine. Holy cow! I don't know how you can drink this stuff. I got the worst headache ever. It's like somebody kicked me in the head.
You get wine headaches?
Yeah, I got a headache.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
What kind of wine was it?
I had red.
Would you know what kind? Like a Merlot?
The lady had a towel wrapped around it and said, "A wine," and I said, "Okay." I said, "I regret it."
You should have called me and said, "I want to talk to my." You should have called me and said, "I want to talk to my wine friend."
I should have called Digby.
No, me. Call me. Did you put any ice in it?
No, maybe that's the problem.
I know what I know.
Because they said wine headache common. Stain NFT. How about that? What do you think about a stain FT? Stain NFT.
I mean, here's the thing. Why would you want that when you can just have the real shirt? You can go home with that shirt.
Very true.
And I can come with you.
You're absolutely right. Well, last week we had our friend. Rain. And it was a great show. Probably one of the top 5 we've done up to this point.
Yeah. Hey, when you've only done 5 so far, you got to make the list.
But we can't wait to have Rain back on. More exciting news happening over there every time. Quenchers, I'm hoping Quenchers will come back. Poker night fell through. For those of you who were waiting to see on Poker night, I forgot. I got sick that day and didn't go to work and then forgot. So.
The best.
Would you have a bellyache?
No, I had a thing. HIPAA. I can't talk about it.
You don't know anything about HIPAA. The only thing you know is hypochondria.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, good one.
Wait, what do they say? I can't read it.
No, I'm talking to you. Good one.
Oh, okay.
Hypochondriac.
Thanks.
But anyhow,
It feels so good to be complimented.
we're glad to be back. Do a HIPAA.
Hippa hippa hooray!
Oh boy, we got to get to the jokes because we got those juices flowing. So
Yeah, and the juice is called red wine.
that's exactly right. So Mike, do you want to take us off to the races?
Yeah, I'll do the monologue, and maybe someone will join me later. Maybe it'll be like a duet.
I might have wrote a few jokes. Let's see how I can do this. All right, monologue.
Okay, everyone. So, did you see in the news today? Kevin Spacey
No.
was rushed to the hospital
Oh boy.
after a heart attack earlier today. Heart attack symptoms he was having. It's believed that Spacey locked eyes with a charming 14-year-old boy, and his heart skipped a beat.
Oh boy.
He said his whole left arm went numb. Must have been a beautiful boy. It was, hey, listen, we got other old perverts. Jimmy Carter recently had his 99th birthday. The former president celebrated with family, while political experts noted that he is the perfect age to finally launch his return to office. Jimmy's not a pervert. The only thing Jimmy's perverted for is helping people. Meanwhile, Kevin Spacey is a pervert for humping people.
Oh boy.
Different H's. We got talking about old perverts. Donald Trump fell off the richest Americans list from Forbes today. In another blow to the ex-president, Melania Trump announced that Donald Trump had fallen off her list for ex-husbands to love. Yeah.
Got his ass.
Hey, you know I like. You know what Trump thing I like?
What's that?
Puerto Rico.
When did he say that?
It was a long time ago, but he would say, he was like talking all normal, and he'd say Puerto Rico. And it's like like everything else can't say in like a proper Spanish way, but Puerto Rico.
That one he nails.
Talking about Puerto Rico, AOC is in the news after calling out Republicans for making up evidence in the Hunter Biden hearings. To which Republicans replied with, "Yes, and your point is?"
Target locked.
Yeah, those Republicans, man, why would they even care? They're always making up stuff. That's the whole point. Yes, we made this up, Sky, you ever heard of this? Sky Ice?
Ice?
It's like a conspiracy theorist thing. Jose knows about it. Enough about that, but hey, while we're on the topic of Republicans, after the ousting of Kevin McCarthy, that happened earlier, yesterday, I think? Earlier today, yesterday, whenever, who cares? Republicans Jim Jordan and Steve Scalise are running for the Speaker of the House. When I asked why, both replied in unison, they both parties speak out of their ass and figured the transition would be easy. But speakers. Hey, but still on the topic of Kevin McCarthy, the end was near for McCarthy after he had negotiated with Biden and passed a bill to avert the government shutdown earlier today. Florida Representative Matt Gaetz stated that this was McCarthy's quote-unquote original sin. Gaetz' statement further proves that Republicans have no idea what Christianity is about. Okay, and that's the monologue for me. Very political today.
Wow.
Very political. I had a lot. Yeah.
Well, let's see. I'm going to take a little stab at it. I've been working on jokes.
And remember, folks, while Jake riles up his joke, no AI, no late night.
Nope. We just love telling you jokes. So let's see here. I'm so nervous. Oh my god.
No, don't be nervous.
Guys, reach me up in the chat.
Hey, wait. You want to see Kevin Spacey?
I'll give you my Kevin Spacey, the Spacey between my butt cheeks. Let's see here. Mark Zuckerberg and Meta released a new pair of AI-supported glasses. You can talk to them and get reminders and analyze things in real time. Zuckerberg apologized, though, saying that these glasses still can't call your doctor to make an appointment for you.
You know, he has a speed out for the Zucky Sucky.
What the fuck does that mean?
Flooding
in New York. Flooding in New York. Massive flooding, flash flooding in New York recently caused millions of Americans to go ahead and cancel their upcoming October student loan payments immediately. It's the end of the world. NASA announced that an asteroid with the impact of 22 atomic bombs may be on track to hit the Earth in the near future. Everybody else went and canceled their October student loan payments as well, who already had. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's see. The other one I had. Hold on, where did I put it? Elvis Presley fans are all shook up after A24 released a trailer for the upcoming film Priscilla about the life of Priscilla Presley. Fans of the King are slamming the portrayal of Elvis as a groomer towards Priscilla, who was 14 while Elvis was 24 at the time. Kevin Spacey commented from his hospital bed saying, "I think the King was just having a bit of fun. Give him a break, guys."
Yeah.
But yeah, the woke mob's coming after everybody. The entertainment world is not safe. They're coming after Woody Allen. They're coming after Elvis. They're coming after Jimmy Page and Aerosmith.
Watch, eventually we'll be next.
You don't know. It's a wild world out there. But that's all I got.
Woo!
Just trying to do my best.
Listen, hey, let's take a moment of silence to appreciate your monologue.
That's a roast, huh? Hey, let's take a moment of silence for that comedy album. Come on now. This guy's freaking Ronnie
Okay.
Dangerfield over here.
Hey, listen.
Oh!
Listen. What did I tell you earlier about the moon?
It's over my head.
And
Just like your jokes. I'm getting you back.
Oh. You just wait.
Oh, thanks, Jose. He says, good monologue. He didn't get mono this time.
Well, because it was two of us. Did you
It's
get
in
a
stereo. I laugh so hard. And you know what? We laugh so hard writing these jokes every week to tell you fucking idiots. I laugh it so good. Hey, but I love Brian Jordan Alvarez. I laugh at it so good. You know that guy?
No.
Sitting is the opposite of standing. I laugh it so good. Show
Maybe, we can have him on the
show
show.
your girlfriend. She'll love it.
Maybe we can have him on the show.
Probably not. He's getting interviewed by New York Times.
Maybe an impersonator.
Maybe.
I'd love that.
Well, folks, monologues are all good and fun, but what are we really here to talk about, Mike?
Well, I kind of just want to focus about us.
Oh, okay. Let's focus about us.
This is it. This is
Oh.
focusing about us.
Just staring at each other deeply. I say, what the?
Right. Well, I don't know. Listen, I want everyone in the chat to understand. This is 6 weeks of pure sweetness.
That's right. And we are trying to be like Brian Jordan Alvarez. Haha, sitting is the opposite of standing. It's the opposite of doing the shit. Or I guess you're sitting when you're taking the shit. But yes, that guy's so funny. And I think by the end of this show, we're going to try and be the next Brian Jordan Alvarez.
What do you mean try? We are. You are. I don't want to beat him. Hey, while you're over there, let's plug some stuff. Let's plug our websites.
Let's plug our websites, folks. We got 2 websites here.
And to plug a website, we don't have to plug it in and plug it out. It's already plugged in.
Absolutely not.
And once we plug, we don't pull out. Plug out.
We got LACoolGuy.com, a disturbed creative to say the least.
That's right.
And he's got all sorts of stuff on here. You still got stuff for sale? Can people still buy that stuff?
Yeah, you can still buy it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. I don't have any of it. Well, I mean, I have a mask. It'll be used.
You wore that bad boy around?
Yeah. I wear my own inventory. I'm the shrewd businessman.
And I like that you slashed prices from $15 down to $12 on the mask. That was a good deal before they went out of stock.
Yeah.
You got to mark them out of stock because then people think it's sold out, like big time, like you had so many.
Oh, I see what you're saying, like an old bait and switch. Like,
Well, you
like
just you
department
say,
stores.
hey, we're not. It's not that I don't have any. It's that I sold out. I had so many people buy them. Yeah, see, Jose bought 100.
I bought them all so I could wear them.
Wow, that's the shrewd businessman I know. And then we got Jake's Planet. I kind of forget that it exists every time we're not doing the show, and I haven't updated it for 2-3 weeks. But it's got all sorts of great stuff on there. If you guys want to keep up with what we've been up to, like 3 weeks previous, you can go on there.
Or a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I got old stuff, new stuff.
Jake
More
curses
than you.
a lot.
Yeah, I got a lot of swear words on mine. Mike's very professional.
Yeah, I'm sleek. That's why I wear a white shirt with red wine stains.
God bless you. But, folks, there's more to us than just being handsome late night talk show hosts.
Right. Another thing that there is our
Also
guests.
handsome webmasters, and we have handsome guests.
So who do we have projected on next week? Live, in person.
Folks, next week is a big one. We're going to be live broadcasting from Chicago. Mike is flying out. He's got some personal business to attend to. His dad forgot how to use the plunger, and they haven't been able to use the toilet in a couple weeks. So Mike's coming out to handle that situation.
I'm here to clog it again. Make it worse.
Yeah, the toilet's been flowing too good. Mike's got to get out there and gum it up. And but he's going to stop by next week, and we're going to do this one live. And we're going to have a very special guest to show us some very cool cooking tips and tricks. That's going to be from Mr. Nick Soto. And so,
Wow.
tune in, folks. It's going to be great. Maybe we'll have a live call-in.
Maybe the beef cam.
We'll hopefully have a beef cam, possibly
The
a can cam. I want to overpromise and underdeliver. So, and then we're going to have a drone flying over Soldier Field
And
the
a
whole
DJ.
time. And a DJ. Plunger Gate 2023. That's right, Dave. Mike's got to take care of it.
That's right.
So
I gotta poop. I'm
You gotta-
holding it in.
you got to go talk to the boys at Menards, see what you can eat to clog that thing up.
Maybe some of that circus peanuts that Jose used to eat.
Oh, maybe. Drone cam. We're gonna do it all. So be sure to tune in. I don't know. We might go live a little bit earlier just because we're so excited, or maybe later. I don't know.
All right.
We'll
We
figure
don't
out
even
the logistics
guess what
and
will
the
also be in
statistics.
live. The shirt will be live in person.
Whoa, you're bringing it with?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna
I'm
have a
wearing
live
it.
meet
I'm-
and greet at Soldier Field.
You know how great it would be if if I flew in with the shirt on, wine stains and all.
I'm gonna take a video of you walking out of the airport with that.
Hey, that's actually not a bad idea. Shh, don't. Jake, we can't be freaking show. We gotta pull the curtain over their eyes. Pull the curtain.
Okay. All right, guys, pull the curtain back. And,
But hey, that's what we're plugging.
lots of new stuff. We're gonna have some interesting content coming out. So keep watching and keep on rocking in the free world. Doot doodle doot.
DT. Hey, but like you were saying, okay, we did a great job plugging. We're learning, we're plugging.
We're plugging.
I'm plunging, you're plugging. I'm
We're
plunging,
plugging
you're
the toilet.
plugging.
We're plunging the toilet.
We're clogging up the late night
Yeah.
TV slots.
Those bastards came back on Monday, and I watched Jimmy Kimmel. I said, this shit sucks. Even if they are back, fuck them. They suck. Get them out of my face.
Right. I'm done with them.
They had Arnold
Watch us.
Schwarzenegger on telling these charming stories about how he abused his children, and we're all, ha, 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 you threw your kid into the fire pit or whatever. Not funny, Arnold.
Yeah.
I'm not making that up. He told horrible stories.
Yeah, you can barely understand them. The whole time I was thinking, speak English.
I don't
This guy,
know.
what, he's been in America this long, he still doesn't know how to speak English.
He's fucking talking robot talk. He's doing Terminator language.
Well, the whole time, this is him. I'll be back. You sound like Dracula all day long.
Yeah, that's so true. More swearing.
All right, but hey,
Hey, the chat wants me to loosen up. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, folks, we're out here to kill Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, in the ratings.
my God.
What else is coming up? Halloween. We got some special stuff coming up for Halloween. There's been some weird stuff going on with my computer too, so hopefully that doesn't affect the stream at all. But yeah, Halloween's coming up, and
But you know what's coming up next?
Thanksgiving.
No. It's what we do best.
Oh,
Football.
Football. Let me see if I can do this. Bring it back. That's right, folks. Mike's got his top games of the week. He got them all right last week. If you've been following along, he never gets them wrong.
That's right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Week 4 recap, Week 5 breakdown. Top 5 recap, Top 5 breakdown. Jake, get the next slide.
Hold on, let me get myself situated. Okay. Say it again.
Week 4 recap, Week 5 breakdown. Jake, hit it again. Okay, so we had the freaking Lions versus the Packers last week. And let me tell you something. Those Lions, oh my God, they freaking tore apart the chubby little Packers, sent them packing home at Lambeau Field. I'm telling you right now, Lions are looking like the kings of not only the jungle, but of the NFC North. And guess who's swimming? Wait. And guess who's swimming in the pool with the Lions? A little bear.
That's
Chicago
cute.
Bears.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
And I didn't pick that picture because the lion's so sexy. I picked it because of the bear.
Good thinking.
Yeah. And then we had the Dolphins versus the Bills. And guess what? The Bills 48-20. And that was crazy. That was a crazy score. Who would have thought the Dolphins' biggest kryptonite in this game were Bills, the land animals. Mammal versus mammal. One mammal wins, and it's a bill. And guess what, Tua? You had to pay your bills with joy.
I like that image. Did you create that?
No, I found all these fun ones.
Oh, wow. You're really digging deep.
I'm digging in deep, but not the Bengals, because the Bengals lost big time against the Titans. Because guess what? In Tennessee, there's only one 10 I see, and it's not Joe Burrow. Joe burrowed his head in between his legs when the Bengals lost 3-27 to the Tennessee Titans. Things aren't looking good in Cincinnati whatsoever. Team's basically falling apart. That's why we got a little sad Bengal representing the whole team.
Still cute.
And still cute because you know why it's cute? Because you still have hope that the Bengals can turn this around. Let's go, Tigers. And then we had the Chiefs versus the Jets in what is considered one of the most annoying games nowadays. 50% of the most annoying games now is the Chiefs. My goodness, these Chiefs have become villains of the NFL very quickly. You know when Joker said, "You either live long enough to be a hero or you die to be a villain"? Well, guess what? He was right. He meant when he said that, he was talking about NFL teams, because you had the Patriots. We hated them. Now we got the Chiefs, and we can't stand them.
Yeah,
we
you
can't
know,
stand you.
Travis Kelce's the Joker and Taylor Swift is Harley Quinn.
You ain't wrong. And you know what the NFL is? HBO Max, distributing that. I'm telling you,
Warner
the Chiefs
Brothers.
versus the Jets was a big rip-off game. The poor Jets. You can see Robert Saleh right there. I don't know what the heck he's doing. Maybe trying to sniff his finger really hard, or bite something. But he was peed off.
Oh, you
and I'm
know
not
what?
saying play off.
I've done this before. The Joker gave Travis Kelce the Joker, and Harley Quinn gave him Joker balloons. And when you try and blow them up, they never blow up. So he's blowing so hard, and the balloon just won't expand.
Well, he should have been. He should have been blowing the refs, because then he could have probably won this game, because the refs screwed the Jets. As you can see in the picture to the left, a blatant hold where Patrick Mahomes is in the pocket, and you can see the lineman clearly holding that Jets player right there. See that? See his left hand?
I heard about this.
Yeah.
This was big news. This was bigger than Dianne Feinstein dying.
Yeah, I already forgot about. She's already up and running, and ready to take her seat back. And she says she's dying with the seat. And so there's only 49 senators now in America. Anywho, but then you see the other holding things, the holding penalty on the Jets player, the defensive player, and apparently that flag was thrown after. So like if you watch the video, the whole thing is like, sure, okay, he held, but they didn't throw the flag right away. They waited for the interception to be more of a game-changing moment, and then we're like, oh yeah, now it's a penalty. So it's kind of showing like, oh, you'll let them play. But as soon as it's like, oh, you don't, it's not, the poster boy messes up, no, take that back. So it just grinds my gears. It reminds me of last season during the Super Bowl. And if you don't know about the Super Bowl, why don't you check out our Super Bowl stream from last year?
That's right. And folks, don't forget to check out the Super Bowl stream Super Bowl stream this year. We're gonna do it again. Plugs.
You have no
Don't forget
choice.
to plug.
Yeah, plunge. You're plugging, I'm plunging.
That's the flow.
And then we had the most important game last week, Broncos versus Bears. And this was the toilet bowl game. Hey, we're talking Super Bowl. This is the toilet bowl. And I was the halftime show, apparently. But this freaking game stunk. I didn't watch it. Did you watch it?
No, I went up to breakfast, and then when I got home, it was the second half, and I took a nap and woke up to the interception right at the end. So I didn't have to suffer too much.
The Bears, they lost it. 31-28. It was very close. But Justin Fields looked good. People are saying Justin Fields looks good, but this is only one game. It's one game. We need more than one game. We need like 14 other games to see whether or not he's the real deal.
I think they're going to win the rest.
Still. What'd you say?
I think they're going to win the rest.
We're gonna win all the other games.
They're going to win all the other ones. No problem.
Wow, you're insane. 13 and 4.
We'll see in a couple weeks.
Wow. Well, what a stinker of a game. I didn't watch it. Hey, I do like that Matt Eberflus might get fired, and Chase Claypool is no longer with the team. They just keep telling him to stay home.
Bring back Lovey. We need to get Lovey back on the show. Convince him to go take over.
Love you if you're listening. We'd love you to have you back.
Please.
Well, that was the top 5 game recap of last week. Let's talk about the top 5 this week when we got the Cowboys versus the 49ers. And let me tell you something. I don't really care about either of these teams. I find these teams annoying. I think they're like the teams that everybody ends up liking because they're just popular. You know, Dallas, like it's very American. San Francisco 49ers, you know, very easy name. Cowboys. Oh yeah, big American Cowboys from Dallas. With their hunky chests, you know. I don't care about either team, really. But I think the 49ers will win. But guess what? This is my... This is my insufferable team's game of the week. I kind of don't care about either team. I don't care about their fan base more so. So who cares? 49ers. And then we got the Bills versus the Jaguars. And guess what? We're still in freaking London. And the Jaguars didn't even have... Huh?
They're doing that again?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Back
2
to
weeks.
back?
Apparently, the Jaguars are very comfortable in...
Dave says bring back Ditka.
In London. What's up?
Dave says bring back Ditka.
I can't do it. Maybe we can get him for the show. Maybe we can tell him this is
that'd be a good guess to get.
Maybe we can tell him this is Newsmax or something.
Hell yeah.
But anywho, I think the Bills are going to win this. They're going to come into London and they're going to tear apart the kitty cats. And they're going to make the London Jaguars pay their dues. And this is my... We're still here? Game of the week. Because honestly, we're still here? I thought we were only doing one game a week.
I guess not.
Whatever. Hey, but how about this game? Bengals versus Jaguars.
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Oh, Cardinals. Oh, man, I'm still thinking about those Jaguars. I like those cats. You know what it is? It's those dang spots. They just get me hypnotized when I see
spots
them.
in your eyes, yeah.
But you know what's really hypnotic? The way the Bengals stink and the Cardinals are kind of flying high a little bit because the Cardinals are supposed to be a terrible team. They're currently 1-3. They're playing decently competitive, especially from the fact that they beat the Dallas Cowboys. They're not getting blown out. They still, for what the roster is and how terrible the team is, they're doing decently. Their coaching is really good. It kind of shows you the difference between good coaching and bad coaching, as evidenced by the Bears. Bears much more talented roster-wise, piss poor coaching. Enough about the Cardinals. The Bengals here, they're not looking so hot. They're not doing well. That pouty face is all of Cincinnati. And they're not just... It's either Joe Burrow's got that injury on his calf that he suffered in the preseason that's affecting him, but nothing looks cohesive. They just can't do anything. But this is a bounce back spot. You know what? This isn't a bounce back spot. You know what this is, Jake?
What is it?
It's a bounce back. It's a bounce back.
Oh, I thought
spot.
that was going to be the game of the week.
No. It's okay. We're plunging. Imposter syndrome game of the week. One of these teams has imposter syndrome. Are the Bengals really bad guys? Are the Cardinals really good guys? Do I not understand what imposter syndrome means? I don't care.
No. You don't need to. You're the host.
Because it's the pounce back. But hey, enough about kitty cats. Let's talk about Chiefs versus Vikings. And I'm even disgusted that I'm covering this game, but I guess I have to. And I'm just part of the freaking machine that generates this crappy media. But I'm not part of the lamestream media. And neither are you, Jake.
Nope.
And as we know, we already hate the Chiefs. We know plenty of reasons why. It's great to see Brittany Mahomes. She was the more annoying wife of Patrick Mahomes, where people were kind of like, she's really insufferable. Now she's kind of taking the back seat, and Taylor Swift is now absorbing all of that. Meanwhile, we got the Chiefs, or the Vikings. They're not doing very well. They're what, 1-3 right now, right? 1-3. They beat Carolina. I guess a good win, but you know what would be even a better win? You know what would be a win for America? If the Vikings won. And that's why this is my shut up mainstream media game of the week. Hey, mainstream media, shut up. Everything I see. This is Taylor Swift this is Taylor Swift sitting. This is Taylor Swift. This is the tour. Hey, listen. Why are we talking about this? Let's treat this like domestic violence and just shut up and not even talk about it. That's what the NFL does best. Let's just talk about football.
Uh-oh.
Why are we acting like this is good? I said what I said.
Bears, Washington.
Next game, please. Bears versus Washington. That's right. Because you know what? I don't like their name. I don't like the Commanders. I think it's stupid. I think it's a dumb name. Look at their mascot. It's a pig. I looked it up because I was like, what the heck? Huh?
He's a cop.
Oh, that's actually good. That might be it. His name is like Major... It's not even like Major Piggy or anything like that, or Major Oinks. It's like major something, major red, something stupid.
Major diarrhea.
Yeah, that's what I get. Whoops. But Bears versus Washington. This game happened last year, but it was played in Soldier Field. Bears lost 12-7. It was like one of the biggest stinkers last season. It proved that Justin Fields had nobody to do anything with. Like there was nobody. Everyone kept dropping balls. Everyone kept missing their assignments. So this is a very much of a deja vu moment. The only difference is Washington is better. They have a better quarterback.
More like deja vu for the Bears.
Huh?
Deja vu.
Yeah, it's deja vu. Yeah, that's right. It is deja vu, but that is not what the name of the game is. And then we got Matt Eberflus on the Bears side. More like Matt Eberflus, more like Matt Uberdoofus. That's what that guy is. This guy stinks. He's such a bad coach. This is supposed to be a defensive-minded coach, and we have the worst defense in all of the NFL. But I guess he's a great tank commander, and he kind of looks silly in that polo shirt. So guess what? This is my... So there is a chance game of the week. Hey, there's a chance that this guy gets fired. That's why I'm saying this is so there is a chance game of the week. This guy might get fired, and the Bears usually don't fire people mid-season. Paul kept telling me that Bears don't fire people until the end of the season, and I think this is a first. I think the Bears finally fire somebody in a team historic first and get rid of them. The funny thing is there's nobody to take over the position. So it's going to be interesting if they do fire him, who's going to step up? Maybe us?
There's a lot to think about.
Think about it. Jake, before you move on to the next segment, think about it. Bangers and Mash announced as head coaches of Chicago Bears.
Honestly, you know what sounds even better to me? Bangers and Mash announced as official announcers of the Chicago Bears.
Hey, you know what? Hey, let's plug something. So me and Jake, we had a lovely evening once where we became movie monkeys. We watched enough films to become a movie monkey. And that certification lasts 1 week. And we got to thinking, how about if our fans would like to watch movies with us in a private Discord? The Not So Late Show official Discord.
Exactly right, Mike. Let us know what you think, folks. Should we make our own Discord so we can watch movies? I can show movies I recorded from TV, and we can watch them together. And
it's very fun.
And you can all be a part of it and join us in a combined experience where we're all kissing and eating snacks
and drinking wine.
You can tell us what kind of wine you're drinking. We can tell you that it's bad and that you should actually drink whatever Mike's drinking. And we can watch movies like... Actually, we should try and set this up because I got a lot of good scary movies that I'm getting on the TV. Satanic Rites of Dracula. What did we watch? Bad Moon. Werewolf
Bad
movie.
Moon.
Ooh. That felt natural to me for some reason. I kind of felt natural doing that. But yeah, folks, let us know what you think. And we're always looking for some new adventure. Woo! It just feels good, folks. You should try it. Is that moon full out there? I don't know. Something's going on with me.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, that was a great plug. Now it's time to plunge and move on to the next segment. Bears win.
The Bears win. Let me turn that off over there. Turn this off over here. Oh, Mike. Wait, are you hearing that? I feel like I'm hearing something weird.
Yeah. Oh, no. I only heard the music.
No, you hear that?
No. I don't hear it. I'm being honest with you. I don't hear anything.
Something weird's going on outside. I don't know.
Oh, wait. I hear it.
Did you hear that?
Oh.
Something weird's going on.
I'm scared. Jake, hold me.
Oh, I can't.
It lurks in the shadows. under your feet when they hang over the edge of the bed. It's following you home every night. It has no remorse. It cares about nothing. The only thing it cares about is your fear. It will do a scariest thing to you. There is no way out. Beware. Beware, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Universal Studios with how scared I am.
What the
I
heck
must-
was that shit? That was scary.
I'm a,
Man,
oh
Halloween's
my
really
God.
coming. Halloween's coming, and I'm shitting my pants. Much too scary here. But let's get back to the show, Mike. I think you've got a culture corner for us this week.
Universal Studios.
I'm on that wrong
Yeah,
again.
I did a culture corner because I love the idea of it, and you said I could do it, so I want to do one.
Mike's got our culture corner this week. So let me get it set up for the man of the hour. Also, what the heck? Oh, Lovey Smith just commented, love of the energy, gentlemen. Very spooky. Happy fall, and thanks for the mention. Wow. Thanks, Lovey.
Wow.
Sorry we
No
didn't.
way.
I should say sorry, and sorry if that scared you. I don't know what that was. It was very scary, and I
we're
hope
gonna get we're gonna get a YouTube strike
Okay,
for
get a
scaring Lovey.
you two.
Everyone's gonna be.
Lovey is very in tune with the YouTube guys.
He's gonna take us down. Hey, but let me take you down to something else called the Culture Corner.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. So take it away, Mike.
Well, as you can tell, I can make memes. I'm cultured, and I'd like to present you guys some memes from me, and that's my website name. So, hey, I made a meme here about Drake. This is the classic Drake meme, where he's telling you, "I don't want that, but I do want this." So, late night with Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyers, and Stephen Colbert. Nah,
Frick no.
but the Not So Late Show with Mike and Jake and Mike.
I like that. I like that meme. Also, I forgot to say, Super Dave mentioned, is Mike drinking out of an old mayo jar?
I let your eyes be the decider.
Ah. That's a great meme. I think, honestly, if you came up with that, sky's the limit, you know? I mean, like, you can make anything.
Well, I don't want that. I just know stuff.
All right.
And this is one of our favorite guys in town, Bernie Sanders. And he's letting us know that he's asking again to watch the Not So Late Show. So if you're not watching the Not So Late Show,
Who's he asking? The people at the senior center? Because he's not asking us to. He's just asking to.
yeah.
He's
you
asking
just said it.
Jane.
I am once
She's
again
got-
asking to watch the Not So Late Show.
Jane's got the remote.
Yeah. So just watch it.
He wants to watch it.
Yeah, but he watches it.
All right. I like it, though. A popular meme format. That was a huge one.
Yeah. This is what Bernie is. This might be one of the posters that Bernie's going to be using for his campaign.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Because we're going to be so popular that if he mentions us in his campaign, he's winning.
Canceled.
Or well, hopefully not.
All right. Next slide, please. A very popular meme format, very fun template. Pablo Escobar, everyone's favorite drug dealer. From Narcos, great show. And this is the world waiting for Wednesday to watch the Not So Late Show.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
another one that's very popular.
Yeah, and I definitely feel like this on Wednesday mornings. Right after the show ends, I get postpartum depression, and it literally feels like you've left my womb, and the show's left my womb, and I have nothing else to look forward to until Wednesday.
That's
And I gotta scour Yahoo News to write some damn jokes.
Check out the entertainment tab.
I do. That's the best tab. That
Yeah.
one and all the fake generated articles.
Or science. That helped me out a little bit. But you're such a master of the monologue. I'm just doing my best to try and contribute something.
Well, I'm very good at mastering things. And why don't we go to the next slide so I can show you more mastering?
This is interesting.
Oh,
That looks like a picture of my hand.
Okay. So change of tune, folks. Change of tune, folks. Wheel. Change of tone. Wheel. Lately, I had a buddy of mine suffer a terrible bite, and I have damning evidence to prove that I think my friend was bit by a wolf, possibly a werewolf. And as you can see, I have a photo. First photo shows his hand with the bite mark. Look how, and then if you match it up to the picture in the middle, look how similar it is. Look at that bite mark. It's practically the same kind of bite. I compared with forensic people all the different bite marks to size up and figure out. I think my friend's been bit by a werewolf. And the next slide is his favorite anime, is The Bite of a Wolf. And Katie can corroborate this. Katie, if you're watching, she knows that I spoke to her and she told me that werewolf's favorite anime is The Bite of a Wolf.
Okay, well, I've got some interesting chats coming in. Anthony says we don't kink shame here, and I agree. So
it's not like
if it's not a wolf bite, if it's just for pleasure.
This is no kink. This is no kink. I just think this has gone too far. My friend's been bitten to a point of no
Super
return.
Dave's just checking in.
What'd you say?
Super Dave's asking, was Mike in the hospital? What's with the green bracelet? Bernie Sanders, Rave, and Cali?
As long as we got those two DJs.
Okay. Interesting.
Next slide.
Okay, let's move on.
So, you know me, I started getting down to business and trying to figure out, is my friend transforming? Is my good longtime friend, part-time lover, transitioning? And you know what? I started comparing him to renderings of werewolves. And guys, the results are uncanny. Look at the teeth. Look at that. Look at those teeth, that subtle growl. That subtle growl looks very similar to the photo on the right. And
interesting.
I didn't get a shot of the nipples, but I'm pretty sure my friend's got those piercings now too.
Yeah, this is kind of freaking me out because I actually did just get my nipples pierced at Five Below.
Wow. So
they're offering
I'm not
piercings.
talking about you.
Oh, okay.
So this is getting interesting. You might be frothing at the mouth. I started comparing all this stuff. I censored my friend's eyes because I didn't want him to feel exposed online. But this is just very interesting, damning information. And my evidence, and then I started getting more evidence once the night hit and I went out into the woods. Next slide.
Oh.
See how my friend is suddenly striking these odd poses? He no longer wants to stand upright. No, he chooses to get low and get closer to the ground so he can walk on all fours. Maybe so he can sneak up on other guys and bite them and get their nipples pierced and suck their blood. Because he's a dummy and he thinks werewolves are vampires. And when he gets up and he's told to, because like werewolves hate obeying the rules at first. They're like undomesticated dogs. So they flip you off when they stand back up on all two. but these are just raw photos.
I
What
kind
do you
of
think?
feel like these kind of ring a bell for me in a way, but I can't put a finger on it. Also, Super Dave says,
Well-
how much did it cost at Five Below? It's $3.99 for the piercing, and then an additional $4.99 to get an earring put in. For me, it was in the nipple, but yeah, under $10 with tax, just about $10.
Wow. You should take us. We could do a culture corner on that.
I could do that. That'd be interesting. But yeah,
the
these
culture corner
photos
is
are very, very intriguing, and again, kind of almost like giving me deja vu or something.
Yeah, deja woo.
Yeah.
Deja woo.
Oh, woo! I don't know. It feels so good tonight. But
I hope there's no moon.
yeah,
Don't worry, we'll check you later for bites.
okay. Ticks have been bad.
All right, next slide.
Whoa.
And then look,
Talking about moons.
this is. Well, I had to censor this moon because it was so dang fine. It was too close. NASA started getting worried. They were worried. They thought the moon was crashing into the Earth's core. But then I noticed the werewolf started to strip their clothes off. And this is probably the only safe for work photo I could get of the wolf before it removed all its clothes and it just ran into that tree area over there. And the wolf was fierce and let out a big rip, a big stinky rip. And I sniffed it and it reminded me of someone, but I tried calling him and he wouldn't answer, so I didn't know what to do, so I ran because the stink was bad.
We got more of the bottom of the crack than the top, which I feel like is what we should be seeing. Yeah, let's enhance that image. I need to figure out what's going on here. Who is this person? This is such an intriguing story. It's like one of those scary movies.
Yeah, no, it's really messed up. So I gotta I have to do a personal investigation of my friends' asses and their bite marks to see if who this was. I think you're okay, Jake. You don't strike me to be the wolf.
No,
the
I
werewolf.
hope not. But who could it be?
I don't know.
It just
You're scaring
feels
me, though.
good, man. Just feels right.
That's what the freaking witch doctor told me. The werewolf man would tell me it feels good to howl. So it's kind of freaking me out.
Well, this is weird. This is definitely like, I think we're going to need Katie back to sort of analyze some of this and
we need
really get in depth.
Yeah, and although I wasn't able to get all the pictures, I did find some other renderings in my next slide. And,
oh, wow.
So, as you can see, this is what I believe to be the final product after the transition from man to werewolf. You can see that he's shed his clothes completely. We can't see his buttocks anymore, so I don't know if it's that nice moon color
Hard to verify.
that we saw. The nipple piercings seem to fall off during the transition, but look at the teeth. Those bite marks are big and scary. So this is just currently what we have that I think he looks like when moon is full. So if there's any werewolf experts watching, I think it please chime in.
Any sort of Van Helsings or anything? All right, well, Katie says she will double down on wolf research, so we appreciate that. And if you know any Van Helsings or anybody that can help keep us safe as well, because
I'm really concerned for my friend.
Well, I can tell Mike you are scared as a little bug.
What if my friend attacks me and makes me a werewolf?
That's scary.
Yeah.
Vampires are their enemies. Oh boy, this could be bad. I don't know.
Oh no.
We need Mitch McConnell?
Oh no.
Wow.
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, Katie Wolf Expert 2023. She's really wearing a lot of hats this year. Paranormal expert, wolf expert. What do they call it? What is it? Lidocaine? What is it?
We're gonna need to get her another head for all these hats she's wearing.
Yeah. And Katie says we all got that dog in us, and that is true to some extent.
Yeah. And I don't think there's anything else after that slide. I just am really concerned for my friend and a little shocked about what I saw and what I've discovered over the time. So thanks for letting me express myself on this platform. And I'm sorry I had to do it through the Culture Corner and kind of hijack it, but I really needed to get this through.
Well, I think we appreciate all your words and your phrases, Mike. I think this is important stuff that we're talking about here. And Lycan D's. Oh no, like that's definitely an unintentional joke if I made it there.
This is not a laughing matter.
I would say that much. This isn't like for joking around. Oops.
Yeah.
This is serious stuff. Mike is very scared. I'm scared. I want to know what's going on. And hopefully we can have the experts that we need come and save us from the devil spirit. And I don't know what happened in the middle of the stream there. Usually I accidentally X out of Google Meet, but we're using Skype. So maybe it was a Skype glitch or something. But I'll look into it, folks, and hopefully next week. Well, next week we won't have to worry about it because we're going to be
live and in person.
Live and in person. There's no telling what we're going to get up to. Probably trouble.
Yeah. And maybe we might run into the werewolf.
Oh, God. Don't even say it. But
till Katie tells us.
I would like to be safe. But, folks, it's been a great show. We've learned a lot. We've laughed a lot.
We sure did.
And
we learned a lot.
We learned a lot. We plunged.
We plunged.
We plugged.
We plugged.
Mike Likens to plunge your toilets and plug them. That's right, Super Dave.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
No, and I'll say, this is a little thing I'm going to try. Play the theme song for the outro. And put up the Buff Zone. It's back.
More like the Sweat Zone.
Oh my God. The Sweat Zone, the Buff Zone. It's all love.
It's a sweat.
Folks, it could be yours. That could be your sweat.
You could smell my sweat.
If you could be so lucky. We'll catch you on the flip, folks. Love it. Love it. Bye-bye.